The all-new 22 Civic, now on sale at Team Honda on Siegen Lane.
Well, good morning. How are you?
Good Friday morning.
Oh,
I'm
you ain't
good.
lying.
How are you?
I'm what you just said it. Friday.
Still Good Friday.
Friday. You ain't lying. Yes. You ain't lying. Welcome to it, everybody. 9:15 on a Friday morning. 9 News Now here on WAFB Plus. Stepping you through some of the top headlines. We wish we could give you an autumn forecast, a fall forecast. But what we can do is give you a mostly clear one.
And we'll deal with that. We can deal with that.
I guess so. Okay, so here's what we got. This is the right now. As you kind of walk out, yeah, it is kind of muggy, and it's just we're gonna have to deal with it. But then look, there's really no rain to speak of for the most part out there, right?
Right. We don't have any rain. We're seeing only a 10% chance of rain right there on your 10-day forecast. So.
Oh yeah, let me bring that over. Yep.
Oh yeah.
There it is. And look, man, there's a lot going on this weekend too. So that Saturday and Sunday forecast right there, critically important. It's going to be warm, but then look, check out. Look into Wednesday. You see Wednesday, that 60% chance. That's a front that moves through, and we're going to have a little bit of rain on Wednesday. But look what it does to the temperatures, and then look what it does as Halloween shows up.
Yes,
what?
Yes. I'm okay with a little rain if it's going to usher in some good weather.
All that. But that's next weekend. We're going to get into some of this weekend's events here in a quick minute because there really is a lot going on. But something that happened yesterday and now it can begin today, the COVID vaccine and some booster shots, a lot of stuff kind of moving forward right now.
That's right, and you may have a lot of questions like I do. So we have some of those questions, an explainer right there, broken down right there in the 9 News app. When is it time to get a booster, and which one are you? Can I get the booster? Right. Am I eligible for the booster? All of those questions are answered right there.
So the CDC yesterday checked off boosters for Moderna and Johnson & Johnson, right? That's the one we were waiting on.
Right.
FDA had already done it, CDC did it. So now, beginning today, depending on the age group, CDC says if it's Moderna and you're 65 and up or you have one of the other underlying conditions, you can start to get that. Johnson & Johnson, and actually you mentioned it, the question and answers, watch this, because I had a question myself. Full disclosure, Johnson & Johnson vaccine. So what if I got the J&J shot? When can I get the booster? Regardless of age, the answer is right now.
Right now.
But they want to make sure that maybe you got the J&J like a month ago. Nah, they want you to wait 2 months. 2 months from the first shot. The other Moderna, 6 months out from your second shot, right? So as you mentioned, all those questions kind of answered right there, that one-stop shop. But we were just, you and I were talking earlier, it's
right.
not just the booster shots, it is now a brand new age group that we get to start talking about, the 5 to 11.
That is correct. So we did see that kid doses for Pfizer, COVID-19 appears to be 91% effective in preventing infections for kids 5 to 11. So that's a big step. That study was a pretty big step. So we did also learn that the shots could roll out early as November.
That's going to be amazing for a lot of parents who are concerned about these are school-age kids.
That's right.
You know, the 5 to 11 truly in the elementary school setting. And so next week, next Tuesday, it's the FDA and their vaccine panel looking at it. If they were to approve it, and then like the second or the third, the CDC would take it up, then the director would have to check off. So still a lot of kind of hurdles, or maybe some hoops, whatever you want to call them, to get to and through. But this has been a long time coming. I mean, we've been talking about this for a while. And to have the booster shots checked off, and now we're talking about a whole other age group. Man, there's a lot of stuff going on.
That's a lot of stuff, but if they do decide to go with that, you can have shots in your kid's arm protected by Christmas.
Can you believe? I mean, that's...
Family gatherings.
Yeah. I mean, think... Exactly right.
Yeah,
think about all that.
family gatherings. Kids are totally protected. You, grandparents, so that's a pretty big step. So the whole family could be protected
all of it.
By Christmas.
All of it. So all that going on. As we mentioned, it is a very busy weekend. What are you wearing? What's up, Go Blue?
Representing Southern University. It is homecoming
you're
week.
right.
So we know that today the homecoming picnic, the parade is going on. Well, not the parade, but the parade is happening tomorrow.
Right.
I'm excited about the parade.
You said you were going to go.
I'm going to the parade. I'm super excited because I have never been to the parade. Oh yes. So I'm excited.
It's early though, right?
It's pretty early. It's at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
8 o'clock. Yeah. So, you know, I'm going to go ahead and start a little bit early.
You start.
Going to start early, but happening today, of course, is that pep rally. Always right there happening in the Union, the cheerleaders, the dancing dolls, the band. It's a big thing.
They have a The Greek show at the Mini Dome, right? Tonight?
The show happens
That's a tickets only. You got to buy tickets for that one, though,
You
right?
have to buy tickets for that, but some of your favorite Greeks will be performing. It's a really great thing. It's totally an art. Greek show is
Well,
definitely an event to go to.
get your stepping in.
Yeah.
How you feeling about the game? Prairie View A&M. How you feeling?
I feel pretty good about
feeling good?
it. Oh yeah,
It's like one of the best teams in the SWAC.
we got it though.
But so are the Jags. Their potential. That run game last week. Holy God. So we'll see.
So
But
we're going into it with good energy.
That's
though.
exactly right.
So that's how we have to look at it. We're
and
gonna
you
be
got them at home. So
home
good.
turf. We're gonna
Home win, home turf, home win. Okay, so all that, a lot of stuff going on today and tomorrow there. This is going on today. October, obviously, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. There's actually a car parade today for survivors and fighters and their families.
That is correct. So Callie was out there this morning if you were watching the morning show. So right there happening at Women's Hospital, right there at 100 Woman's Way. The Mary Bird Perkins and Our Lady of the Lake, they are holding their cancer parade celebrating the survivors. And you can decorate your car. That is happening at noon, but they are asking you to line up by 11:20.
And it's gonna, so yeah, you mentioned Mary Bird Perkins, Our Lady of the Lake, Women's Hospital staff, and some other community organizations. They're gonna be kind of lining the parade route. They're trying to keep the parade, just because of COVID and everything, they're trying to keep the parade to survivors and fighters and their families. But if that's you, decorate those cars and head on out and be a part of this. Like you said, happening at noon. They want you to set up a little bit earlier there. You know where it is. It's right there, Women's Hospital. But what a incredible opportunity to celebrate some incredible human beings and the fight and their journey, wherever they are in their journey and their path, to celebrate where they are, what they're doing, what they're going through, and their support group. My God, look at this. Look at this. We were talking with them this morning. Let me tell you, these folks right here, this just part of her support group. They woke us all up this morning. We literally took, this was about 5:30 this morning that this particular live shot happened. And they were just like, whoa! Everybody, as soon as we took that, everybody in the studio was immediately awake if we weren't already. These,
Look at those
incredible.
faces, those cheers.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
it's a lot of
beautiful thing to see.
noon today for the parade. Beyond that, beyond the noon, there's still a lot of stuff going on today. Oh, something, downtown, live after 5.
Of course, some live after 5, something that the entire family can enjoy right there, happening downtown for free.
Yeah.
Of course, so our Chris Rosado will be out there hosting, but of course, go ahead. You can dance to some 60s and 70s music with Fat Hat. They've been out there for a while.
Yeah, they've done these a few times. It's one of those great groups that when you see them on the schedule, you know it's going to be a great concert.
It's going to be a good time.
They've done this. Been there, done this. And so, as you mentioned, Chris Rosado going to be emceeing. Starts at 5 o'clock right there at our newly renamed Roar Plaza, taking it till 8. We just looked at the forecast as well. Looks like it's going to be pretty nice. A little warm-ish.
A little bit warm, but,
dry.
Dry,
Yeah.
and like I said, you can go out there, get some good free entertainment. Of course, those food and drink vendors will be out there for you.
It's always so much fun downtown. But that is not the only concert going on. Did you see this?
Oh, yeah. So if you want to take a trip down the street to our neighbors over in New Roads, this is happening Fridays on False River.
That is, they for the longest time, they called it like the best kept secret on the water. Secret's out. False River and New Roads, brilliant location, so gorgeous, so beautiful. When you get out there on the lake, especially when the day is good, maybe a little bit of breeze coming in. But they're going to run this for the next 3 Fridays, right? You can see if you go to the store in the 9 News app, you can actually find it's going to be these next 3 Fridays. Starting today, you can kind of get an idea of who's going to be there. You're going to do it downtown, kind of near City Hall, down. Then you walk down the steps, big old pavilion down there. But what a place! You and I were just talking about this. What a great location on the water.
Yes, it's going to be such a nice vibe. I'm going to make my way down there.
Need to.
Definitely.
Put it on the list. 5:30 to 9. So a little bit different than the 5 to 8 from Live After 5. 5:30 to 9. Downtown New Roads, Morrison Parkway. Get out and enjoy. Yeah. Why not, right? Welcome to the Plus, huh?
Welcome to the Plus, where you're looking at us now, right here on Apple TV, Roku, Fire Stick,
YouTube's our favorite
Forget about
place. YouTube. So yeah, we try every single morning, every weekday anyway, 9:15 to kind of step you through the headlines. Just did that, get you ready for the what's to come the rest of your day. I guess what's to come. A lot of folks with those weekend plans, it really is all about bink, bink. That's where you are, the current. But there's your 10-day, as maybe you are making your plans. Look, I know you got a ton of plans, and so that weekend kind of plays into it kind of nicely for you.
Oh yeah, regardless of what your plans are, I think a lot will be going on in the city this weekend.
I think you're right. Tell you what, you guys enjoy it. Y'all be safe out there, huh? We want to see you around next time. And we'll do exactly that. Y'all be well.
Have a good one.
The all-new 22 Civic, now